Hi there, in this video I'll be showing you how you can have OCR text extracted from a PDF file, have that text summarized using Zia AI, and then have that emailed to you. So let's say you or your colleagues have a sales process where you continuously come into your client folders. Maybe inside your client folders you upload various PDF files. Or maybe you don't have time to go through all of them and you would like a summary emailed to you whenever you do that process. So in order to set that up, first we need to create a flow. So let's come into your flows here and click create flow. And we'll name it something like summarize PDF files. Click create. And we're going to select app. And we're going to configure our WorkDrive app. So this will be the trigger for when a file is created within our client folder's T folder. So we'll say file created. Click next. Then it'll ask you which team folder, and we're going to select client folders. You can select another folder within that, and we'll say for every client folders. We're going to add a criteria here, and we're going to say when file name contains .pdf. So this way we can ensure that this flow is only triggering for PDF files. So if you'll upload any other files, it won't trigger or cause any errors. So let's click done. So now we have a flow trigger for whenever you upload a PDF file for any of your client folders here. And the first thing we want to do is create a custom function because we want to first download the file. So we're going to say, coming to custom functions here, click on plus custom function, and we're going to give it a name. So extract OCR, and we're going to give it a return type of string. So this function will take in the WorkDrive ID for that uploaded PDF file. It will download it, extract the OCR, and then this will be used to get a summary of the file. So we're going to say input parameters will be the WorkDrive ID, and it will be a string. So click create. Here you have it. So the first thing we want to do is download the file. So we have our WorkDrive ID, so we're going to use an API for that. So in order to know which API to use, just Google Zoho WorkDrive AI docs, and it should be this one right here. So this contains all of the APIs for WorkDrive, but we just want to use the download one. So we'll go into files and folders. Here it is, download file. If you come to this drop down here, select the deluge option. It'll tell you the download limit is 15 megabytes, so just be aware of that. We'll just copy this code and paste it right here. And that's it. Just be aware of domains. So if you're in the US domain, just keep the .com in there. If you're in any other domain such as EU, just make sure to change this .com to a .eu. Okay, so we have a resource ID placeholder. We want to replace that with the WorkDrive ID. So first we get rid of this placeholder. And after the quotes here, we're going to type plus, and then WorkDrive ID, copy it here, and there we go. We also need to update the connection, so come into my connections at the bottom here, click on Zoho WorkDrive, copy, and then paste it right here. And let's give it a suitable name as well. So we'll say response. It's actually equal to download file. And let's copy that right here as well. So now we have it. We have a variable called download file, and this is where the PDF file is stored. Next, we need to use OCR to extract the content of that file, which we can then use Zia AI to summarize from. So we'll say OCR text equals, and we type Zoho .ai and then it will give us a bunch of options here. So we want to use the recognize text option, and it'll ask us for the file, recognition type, and language. So for the file, we already have it downloaded, so we'll copy the download file right here. We'll type in quotes OCR for the type of recognition, and then for language, we'll put PNG for English, and close that with a semicolon. So now that we have our OCR text here, we want to type in current OCR text. What this is doing is that it's taking in the WorkDrive, downloading the file, using OCR to extract the content from the file, and then the return OCR text, which is where the file content is stored, is going to be used in a later action block within your flow. So let's click save here, exit. Now you simply drag and drop the file custom function we just made. So drag it here. It'll open up with this window and ask you where is it getting the WorkDrive ID from that we set up. And we'll simply come down to file created and we'll select the file ID here. Right here. So this file ID is the ID of the file that caused this flow to trigger, which is why it says trigger.id. So click save. So now we're extracting the OCR from that PDF file and we want to summarize it. So we go into the AI tab here, go to Zia utilities. At the very bottom, you should see a prompt for summarized text. So click and drag and drop here. And this is the prompt we're going to set up. So we'll say this is GR bracket text on a PDF file. Please summarize in 5 sentences for this. And here your imagination can run wild, so you can put any prompt you need here. Maybe something specific to your business. Maybe you want it in 2 sentences, maybe 10 or 20. It's up to you, but this is what I'm using for testing just now. And you just want to make sure to tell the Zia AI what your actual summary is. We'll say summary, and we'll go into extract OCR. Click on this string here. So this contains the text content extracted from the PDF file, and you're sending that over to Zia AI. So let's click done here. Okay, so now that we have our summarized text, we want it emailed to us. So we'll go into logic, notifications, and then just click and drag this send email. And you can choose a from, but it's not necessary. Enter your email that you want to send to. For testing, we'll use a temp mail. So let's give it a second to load. Yeah, so we'll copy this email here. And we'll say summary for PDF file. And the message can contain file name. So you can get that by the file created here. So it's just like how we got the file ID, we get the file name, say file link for easier access. And that would be the permalink. So you can see the permalink here. And then we'll say file summary. And this would be the summarized text here. So click on this action block. We want the response. So this contains the summarized text. And we'll click done. And let's turn this on. And let's give it a test. So we'll come into our client folders. Let's go to client B and upload a file. Okay, so the test file was uploaded. Let's go into our logs here. And you can see the recent log is processing. And it's completed. So let's see if we got that email. There we go. So you can see test PDF, the link. And the summary of the file is something about a sales process outlined in version 2. Yeah, so it looks like it's in 5 sentences, although a bit long. So it gives you a whole summary. So let's see if it's just a bit accurate. So we're going to our PDF file here. And you can see, yes, it is something about a sales process for version 2. So it looks like it's correct. So now, instead of having to go through and read all of these pages, PDF file, you can get a quick summary emailed to you whenever something is uploaded, and then you can decide from then if you want to go using the file link and take a closer or more in-depth look or not. So there you have it. Let us know how that works out for you, and if you have any questions or concerns, let us know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe.